Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever. You join me again in Pittsburgh, where last time out we built the station, we connected up the track, we built this bridge, magnificent stone bridge that goes across one of the main roads and across to the other side of the station, allowing us to create more stuff on this side in the future. What we didn't do is we didn't build a freight station here because there's still some work. We need to work out where we're going to put the freight station. I mean, it could fit in here, but it may be a problem. I want it close to that because I think that's going to be very important. But from there, then we've got to work out all the logistics of it, and it's going to be a little bit difficult to do so. So what are we going to do in this episode? Now, I said that we were going to connect up the line from Columbus over to Pittsburgh. So if I open up the line manager, you can see right now the line goes into Columbus and then stops. That's where it stops. Now we could go all the way over to Pittsburgh, but I've decided to do something else. I think we should spend this episode trying to work out how we're going to get from Pittsburgh over to either Philadelphia or Washington. I think that's going to be quite an interesting one, and then we can have the entire line going from Chicago all the way to Philadelphia or Washington. One or the other. In fact, we could possibly go Philadelphia, then Washington, then back up this way if we really wanted to, or even Philadelphia, Washington back. You know, it's all possible. So let's get on with that. So the line I want to use for this one, hold on, let me think. Which lines do I want to use? I've got 6 lines to be able to use out there. Now I said that I may only need 4. So do I want to use anything else? So if we manage to get one down from Buffalo though, down to Philadelphia, that would be quite an achievement. So let's use the middle lines. So we're going to use these 2 lines here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is naturally get the lines out, which is not going to help. So I think the correct thing for me to do here would be potentially this. This is just to help it out. I should have just made ballast track, but that's okay. That may give me enough to sort of, yeah, there we go. See, that's what I needed. Okay, so if we were to, if I hold the shift and just start curving this off ever so slightly, there we go. Okay, that's good. Problem is I might need to do, oh no, look, that's actually working quite well. Yeah, see, that's actually working quite well now. So, can I build more road against this? I can't build. No, of course I can't. Why would I be able to build road alongside? I think so. I can't even. Literally, we can't even see Buffalo from here. We can just about see Washington. I haven't got a clue where Buffalo or Pittsburgh or anything else is. It's somewhere over this mountain range. There's something. Ah, there it is. Okay, so there's the station over there. So let's do the silly thing. Let's do the silly thing, and that is see what it gives us if we were to just bring it right the way across. There's Pittsburgh. There we go. Okay, so it wants to go cut through the ground, into a tunnel, out of a tunnel, into a tunnel, out of a tunnel, into a tunnel, into a very long tunnel, out of a tunnel, bridge right over that, which is incredible. That has to happen. This here, right here, this must happen. This section I am very happy with, actually. And that goes into a tunnel, doesn't it? I'm happy with that section. This section I'm not so happy with. I want to try and get a better that I want to be able to follow the terrain a little bit more, but I am very happy with that crossing because it's sort of where we wanted the other crossings, but we could literally start bringing these up and around if we had to. Okay. And this part I'm okay with. Look, this part's not too bad. And this tunnel is not too bad. It's this slot that I'm not too happy about. I want to find a better route around here. I can't really see a better route unless we're going to go around. If we were to go around this side, we might be able to find a better route. So we'd go through this tunnel and then sort of make a sharp turn over here through here, but then we still hit this mountain pass. We would then have to navigate this mountain pass, but that's going to lead us, by the time we come out of that, we're coming up towards the shores of yeah, we're heading towards Lakes Lakes Ontario and Erie, which is no good. Ooh. I mean, I'm half tempted to take that because of just how this bit here looks. But what we can do is we can just build that bit on its own. So from here, we just go, look, what did we want to build? It's something like that. So we could literally build that bit and then work it out from there. Is that about the right? Yeah, that looks about right. It's going downhill, right? No, it's flat. Is that flat? That's flat. So it is slightly downhill. But if I was to do it flat, that wouldn't work. So we need that downhill slope. Okay. I'm going to take that, you know. I'm going to take that little bit. And then we'll just make the 4. We'll make 4 tracks that do that. So, oops. Try again. And like that. And you know what? Let's change these tunnel entrances. Let's change those tunnel entrances. Let's give it a new tunnel entrance. That one. Oh. Well, apparently those tunnel entrances only work if there's 2. Well, that's not good. Now, I'm just wondering, is there a way for me to really sort this out? If I was to lift up the terrain, if I was to make it perfectly straight, would I get that tunnel fixed? That's something we're going to have to fix. We're going to have to look into that and try and sort it out. But it's not brilliant. Right. So let's just finish off these 4 lines like this. And you're probably wondering, hang on a minute, I've only got 2 lines going into Philadelphia. That's essentially right. But we are doing the 4 lines because we're going to have fast track as well as slow track, which will then merge into the 2 lines as we get to the station. Alright, now, how would this like to connect up to one of these? Where is it? Over here. It would like to connect with a terrain alignment collision. Lovely. Which just happens to be there. Okay, okay, okay. So, what if I was to swing this out this way immediately with a slower corner? Now how would it like to connect? It would like to connect like that. Okay. I don't like that gap. I don't like that one. And I don't like that one. So can I potentially try and fix that? I can. Can I pull this further back? Not so. Well, I can pull 1, 2, 3, 4, and then line that up to there, and then we can try and. Yep, okay, okay, okay. Like so. Ooh. I don't mind the little bit of a hill there. Okay, and now where we're trying to connect to. There. Alright, so now we've got a tunnel. Alright. So we've got a tunnel there, which I'm okay with. But then there's this huge deep gash in the mountainside, which I do not like. So maybe the better idea is to try and we'll follow this along at the same angle essentially, so it'd be like that, but we'll try and give it a bit of a lift. See, I don't mind this part being up on an embankment then. How would that then cope with this? Okay, so it doesn't give that much of a cut anymore there. There's an embankment up there. And there's still that huge gaping. Can I not? Is there no way around that? Is there absolutely no way around that? There must be a way around it. This way. Look, that looks flatter. So what if I was to swing off this way and then swing around here? That's a bit better, and then try and connect. And now it's up on an embankment the whole way through. That I don't like either. Unless we want to try and somehow manage to get another bridge up here. That would be interesting. So you'd have one bridge, two bridges. This bridge is hardly ever used, but we'd have 1, 2, 3 bridges. What would happen if I tried to... Okay, like... So that would do that, and then if I tried to go over... So that's just keeping it... Giving it more issues. But if I then did this, we have a slight embankment. What does that then want? No, that's not good. That's too steep uphill. Okay, so I see the problem. That's going to be too steep up the hill. That's the issue. So if I were to go ahead and delete that again, what if we were to do the same kind of corner, but try and force it upwards a bit? Will that work a bit better? It works a little bit better. It's kind of... Oh, hold on. This is a flatter area. Hold on. Hang on. Can we swing it around here then? That's a little bit flatter. In fact, that's so flat we can potentially... Alright, let me just try this. Oh, well, no. That's not good anymore. Let me just see what's... Yeah, see, then we end up with this huge embankment again, which we don't want, unless I did that to it, and then that, and then it cuts through again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Or we do this, hold on, and then how does that connect? That connects okay. That connects fairly well, but this is a very slow corner. Will we be okay with a slow corner? Of course, we could always remodel and redecorate the track as time goes on, so that's like a 40-mile-per-hour corner at the moment. Let's have a look. In fact, hold on. Let's use this new speed limits thing. Here we go. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we can see the speed limits through here. So we got about 57 miles per hour. This is all high speed. This is all high speed. This is slow at 38 miles an hour. It's one slow corner on this track. All the rest of it is fairly high speed. So do I really need to worry? I think that may do. that may actually do the trick. So it just winds around that hill, tries to avoid as much of the hill as it can before pulling into Philadelphia. I think that will do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And let's leave this speed thing on. I know someone's actually been requesting me to use it. I knew about it, I just haven't got around to using it. So see, that's now another, that's the other slow corner. And now what we do is, so that's going to hook up like so. Now, do we want to keep the 4 all the way through? I think we can 4-track this all the way up to, yeah, all but the end should be 4-tracked, I think. What we can also do is connect those two up the same way, and then from here we just swing them out upwards towards Buffalo or something. Oh, so many decisions that need to be made. So many decisions. So if we just try and do this up to here, we'll just continue that up to here. So how far have we got into this episode? Fairly long into this episode, or fairly far through it. What else needs to be done right now? That's 41. So really 30 to 40 miles an hour through that isn't bad. I wish we could set speed limits. So essentially over here I would set all of that to a 35 mile per hour corner or something, or 40 and 35, and it just makes things nicer. And this entire section would probably be set from here. It'd be 70 and then 40 and then probably about 50 up to here, and then yeah, 50 and then 40, 30, you know. I would do that, and I know there's a mod that does some of it, but I don't like using that mod because it's very difficult to really work on. Right, now how is this supposed to work? So first of all let's put in the 2 waypoints. Platform select. Then we will put in the crossover just here. Yep, there's the crossover. Apparently that's what it wants to do, which is a bit silly. Yep, there's the crossover. Okay, so we've got the crossover in. Now we need the line split. So from here we say, what is it? That line would be coming in, that line. Essentially at the start that would be an in and an out. So the crossover's fine. But very soon it would be in, out, out. So I tell you what, whilst we're not using them, let's leave these lines as they are. Yes, let's leave these lines like this for now. So yeah, at least we know that it's there. The lines are there, and we could, like I said, we can connect those up and go towards Buffalo. That's not bad. So we've got the area out of Philadelphia done, which is crazy. I mean, this here is I like this bridge. I like this bridge. Let's take a screenshot of this bridge. Bridge into tunnel. Let's take a screenshot. Ooh, yeah, hello. I mean, can you imagine freight lines running all below here and then passenger trains going up and down across this? It's going to look incredible once that's running. Obviously, there's this section as well, which does look. I mean, that does look quite nice as well. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that, and then I can decide what to use as a thumbnail. Okay, so what we've done so far, quick recap. We've done from here. We've managed to get ourselves all the way over across this bridge. Now the next section, which is for the next episode, is going to be connecting it up to Pittsburgh. That's going to be the tough part. So somehow we've got to connect that up to Pittsburgh and then get the line set up and get the trains running all the way from Chicago. So we're going to go Chicago, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Columbus, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. That's going to be our first, essentially that's a cross-country, cross-map line. It's not really a cross-country line. If it was the UK, that would be across the country like 3 times over. Because that's a lot of, Yeah, that's a lot of space. I mean, the UK, just to give you an idea, this is Lake Michigan, right? If we were to fit the UK into that, that is 1/5 the size of the whole of the UK. So this map, in fact, this map is probably bigger than the UK. Yep, if we were to put the UK on a map this size, it's bigger than the UK. So that just shows something about how teeny tiny our island is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transport Fever. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing so far. And again, I do need some ideas for Detroit, Toledo, Cleveland. Let's leave Buffalo out for now, just this area. Let's get some ideas for that, and if you've got any ideas for whether I should hook St. Louis up to Indianapolis or should I just go straight to Cincinnati, do leave some comments for that. If you're on Twitch, same thing applies. Please hit that thumbs up and follow me on Twitch, and do leave a comment in the comments box there as well. I will try and figure out how to read them. Last but not least, do support me on Patreon. Your link to that is in the description box below. Your support would be massively appreciated. It's really important that I get some support on that, just so I can sustain myself and start, you know, paying for things and improving the equipment and just being able to get more and more videos out with better schedule, better quality, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that would be really great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the future episodes, and I will see you guys in them.